Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Lindsay, and today we are going to be finishing up showing the June challenge journals. The journals we've been showing with my digitals featuring hydrangeas, wisteria, and roses. We're finishing that up today, as well as just a few supplies from some of my lovely suppliers. And then on Monday, I will announce what the September challenge is, and we will begin showing July challenge journals. So exciting things coming. I hope you'll subscribe if you have not, and I'm excited to get right into this video. So I have two suppliers that I'm featuring today, JoAnn and Yvette. I'll try to clear a little space here. We'll start with JoAnn's. She sent a small little package of some goodies that she made. So these are in her section. JoAnn's handmade. There's some really cute journal cards here and a little pocket that says "Be kind." Here's a little collaged and stamped envelope pouch. A whole bunch of little collaged tags and goodies. Really pretty. Gorgeous. Nice cardstock tags. Let's see, here's a little pouch. There's a little tag there, and then inside there's more tags. Perfect to use in your journals to keep on hand. Very pretty, very vintagey. Whoop, try to slip all this in. Here we go. That is gorgeous. Beautiful collage. This is a little bag. She sells these bags in her shop as well, just plain, and they're great for so many different things. This is little collaged snippets. Very cute. I love these for page headers. I think that when you're decorating a journal and you want to leave room for writing, but you still want some interest on the page, these are great. Or tuck spots. They make great tuck spots. You could even stick them onto a journal card or even a greeting card, like think birthday, anniversary cards, things like that. These supplies don't have to just be used in journals. There's a lot of other things we can do with them for sure. This is nice, heavy duty. It's like chipboard. It's a pouch, so nice and heavy duty you can use. This is, I believe this is from Caroline's Craft Tree, but JoAnn made a nice heavy duty pouch, and then some bigger items here. This would be beautiful for a journal cover. Then you have some little like index card size ones, and these are beautiful for covers or larger journal cards. Really pretty. And these pouches are great for storing your bigger elements in. Here's a little fabric pouch, put a little butterfly on it. And then there's her traditional 50 pieces of ephemera. A lot of them are from Vintage Image Club that you can join, and some of them are from other places. Really, really pretty things that you can use in your journals. If you'd like to join Vintage Image Club or learn more about it, information for that is in the huge sales section of my website. Look at how cute that is. Dream a little dream. So this is an envelope top loading pouch, and there's an envelope within an envelope. I believe that this is a design team project that she did for Tina at Shabby Doodah. Oh wow, so a little glassine bag and some butterfly punch outs. So pretty. They all coordinate. Look at the little booklet, but it's an altered paperclip booklet. And there's some snippets, tags, journal cards, belly bands. Oh, there's a beautiful little ticket. Oh. And there is a fabric ribbon. This is a paper pouch with a torn edge that's been inked. Let me see, was this on here? I think this was on here. So this was inside of here. She also made a few standalone ones. So it says Hope. How beautiful that is. She even printed on the inside of this pouch. You can see the flowers all inside of there. And then the same type of goodies, the belly bands, journal cards, tickets, fabric ribbon, butterfly punch outs. Those are gorgeous sets. I love how they coordinate. So if you're working on a journal, they would all go with it. So that one says hope. This one says laughter. So same types of things in there with the fabric ribbon. This one says creative. And same items, types of items in that one. And an altered, well, I guess it's an altered bag. And then in the front pocket, there's a little notebook. How cute is that? Be perfect menu or shopping list notebook. And then you could even store like receipts and things in here. But she did another envelope. This one says magical, and then it has those same types of items as well as the fabric ribbon. Gorgeous, gorgeous, JoAnn. Love it. So those are all from JoAnn. Give me half a second to move these out of the way so I can show you what Yvette sent. Let me move these to JoAnn's section. She has her own little box over here. All right, so Yvette sent a couple things to share too. Now, Yvette's items are in the Marketplace Supplies section. She sent 3 sets of button labeled, you hear my boys in the background there. They're playing video games and enjoying it tremendously. My husband is out there with them, keeping an eye on them while I film. 3 sets of button labeled botanical hang tags. Each set contains 10 fabric and lace hang tags featuring a button labeled botanical image, a ball pin, and nature themed charm. So these button labeled botanicals are one of my digitals that you can get printed or digitally on my website. They all say something different, like this one says heart and soul. So what she's done is added lace, upholstery fabric, one of the labels, and then a charm that's nature themed. So this one says heart and soul. It has a leaf. This one says smile. This one says precious. So they're all a little bit different. And hello. These are so pretty to clip on the front of journals or on maybe a very special pocket or something like that. That one has a little owl charm. And so she has 3 similar sets of these. Move those aside. 3 sets of Shabby altered paper clips. Okay. Look at how pretty that is. Pull one off here. Look at that. So it's like a little tassel attached to the paper clip, and there's also a ball pin attached to the paper clip. Those are beautiful. So each pack has 3, and there are 3 sets available. These would make a statement piece in your journal for sure. Something so pretty as that. 2 sets of page topper heart embellishments. Each set contains 3 double heart page toppers made from paper bag and cardstock with bead and charm dangle. Okay, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so this is where you slip it on the top of a page. Isn't that neat? And this is wire that she has twisted, and then she's added this on it. Hope you guys can see this all right. It's beautiful. Look at that. So clever. And so there's 2 similar sets of those. Get them back in the bag would be nice. I love the wire she did on that. I guess the wire could hang over the top of the page too, depending upon how you wanted to do it. So there's a second set. There's 2 sets of those. And then looks like we have some envelopes. Let's see. How pretty. Become the change. Look at the gold thread there. Wow, everything is glittery. Everything is possible. Look at that. Have a great day. You will do great things, and they're stitching around that. I love her journal cards. Little tags. Look at the little owl. Things to remember. So just goodies that you can put in your journal. They do coordinate beautifully. So if you're like, oh, I love that color scheme, I'm going to put it all together in a journal, you could do that. or of course you could just add it to your stash. That is so pretty. I'm having trouble seeing in the viewfinder because of the way the sun is coming in, so I hope I'm keeping this at a good angle for all of you. Life's an Adventure. Isn't that pretty? Let Your Confidence Shine. Just Be You. So very inspirational. These would be great for adding to Happy Mail as well. And of course, reusing that gorgeous envelope. Isn't that beautiful? Then this one, oh wow, look at that dove. Again, beautiful goodies inside. You can see pictures over in the Marketplace Supply section. 5 sets of ephemera envelopes. Each set contains 5 ephemera pieces. So that's what we've been looking at. This one says Smile. So pretty. And this one, gorgeous as well. So I'll probably say 5 sets available, and then you will get a random one since they're all pretty much made the same. So pretty. So those are the supplies for today. Now we're going to finish up our June challenge journals. So we're going to start with this journal right here. I love the fairy. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? This is going to be a unique one. So this is by Deb Farrell. Now I'm only showing this one journal by her, but she sent a giant box, and I hope to show the rest of them next week. This was the only challenge journal in the box, but there was other extra journals, and so I will try to get a time next week to show the rest of those, but I did not have time or space to do all of that in this journal, but I just wanted to let you know there's more from her coming. How neat. So look at this. It opens and you have a journal on this side. Look at all that splattery spray. So fun. So this is a challenge journal. So Wisteria Hydrangea, Wisteria Roses. And then in the middle, you have this little file folder flip out. A little fairy. And then you have a journal on this side. This is the Ink Saver Bouquet script. You can get on my website. The ink savers are just available digitally, but if for some reason you need them printed, you can always check with me and I'll see if I can accommodate that. So pretty. Look at the little fairy collages. I love how that opens in 2 different ways. That is really, really neat. So that one was from Deb. Then we have some June challenge journals from Maria Gonzalez. So this one, isn't that pretty? Now I think this is hand painted by someone, Sam K. I don't know if this was like someone she knows, but it definitely looks hand done, maybe with fabric markers or something. But that is really pretty. Isn't that beautiful? Maybe it was a tote bag or something because it peels canvas. She's used Wisteria Roses, Wisteria Hydrangeas, Hydrangeas and Butterflies, and Antique Aviary. Maybe she says something about it in here. Well, I don't know. But fabric, very nice. Look at all the stitching elements. Really pretty. Gorgeous. Some little butterfly charms. Lots of stitching, page stitching, which is really pretty. Here's a little ephemera folder booklet. Gorgeous. So that one's available. Let's see. Here's another one she made for the June challenge. Look at that pretty bird. Isn't that pretty? This is a Chunky Monkey. I think it's a Reader's Digest size cover. I don't know if it's actually a Reader's Digest, but it's that size for sure. Flowers, butterflies, and birds. Same digitals. Look at how pretty she made that tag. This tag is from Wisteria Roses. Love what she did to it. buttons. I've been watching her journals for probably 2 years now, or almost a year and a half, something like that. And I definitely see growth and improvement, just like, you know, I've seen in myself and in other artists. I love how pretty she made this with that purple stitching, purple fabric. That is really pretty. If you like a chunky journal that's very beautiful, this would be a great option for you. I love her color choices. She made this one too. This is another challenge journal. So it says smile, smile, smile on the front. It has these 2 little boys. That's cute. Celebrating Black children. And so that could be really pretty. Let's see what she has some nice books. That's really pretty. And then how she used the digitals. Look at how she made those into journal cards. That is cute. Let me see if I can keep that in frame there. There's so many things you can do with books when you open your mind to repurposing. I just love how she turned these into journal cards and tucked them in pockets. Really sweet. Very cute. So this is the Smile Junk Journal. And then I think she included 1 or 2 journals here that aren't challenge journals. There's a little girl and a little boy one. So if you're wanting a It's a Boy or It's a Girl journal, then this is a boy one. She didn't tie these on, so maybe I will do that. And then It's a Girl. So we have both of those that she threw in there. All right, I'm running out of space. I say that every video. And then the last ones that we're going to look at are from Bobby Rosca. I love her style. Is the coolest. I don't think there's anyone in the marketplace quite like her. She is a unique soul, and she never fails to inspire me. But look at what she did. Look at the mixture of papers, fabrics, threads, laces. I mean, just look at the collage. Isn't that great? And that's the back of it, of course. Here's the front. Garden journal. Oh, look, a Shabby bookmark or snippet piece. Vintage papers, wisteria and hydrangea, Celtic roses, Celtic rose postcards, vintage materials and trims, grandma's stash, hand-colored image, leftover desk fabrics, snippet starter. So cool. She always just does such a hodgepodge of items that you just fall in love with her work. She makes true junk journals. And they're so pretty and so neat. They inspire me to be messier in my journals sometimes, you know, to just enjoy the process of the beauty and chaos. Love what she does. Look at all the ribbons, just the random clippings and bits and pieces. They don't even all have to go together. They just look amazing. Look at what she's done. The flower. So many places to play. Snippets of things you can pull out. Look at the bunnies. How cute. There's so much just tucked in here. You can play with and pull out, reconfigure to your heart's content. Look at, I mean, that cover. So these, this image here is from JoAnn's Celtic Rose papers, and then it's been sewn here onto the cover. She also made this one. This paper here is Pink and Yellow Bees. It's one of my paper packs. Love what she did. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, wow. Let's look inside. I'm not sure if this is... It still is a challenge journal. Yep, Wisteria and Hydrangea and the Celtic Roses. But she added the pink and yellow bees, and that was her inspiration. So pretty. And see, like, she's put a bee on the Celtic Rose postcard. Look at the colorful honeycomb pattern. There's so much just like tucked in here. I'm not even showing every page, but it will be a true treat to whoever buys it. You can spend so much time flipping through it, being inspired, pulling out the bits and pieces. Grow. And if you like this digital, you can get it in my shop, Pink and Yellow Bees. It was a fun one to make for sure. Little paper ribbons. There's a napkin in there you could use for decoupage if you wish. Don't be afraid to take pieces out and add them to other journals you're working on. That's how we make these our own. She made this one too. Would you look at that cover? Look at the complexity of it. That is the coolest thing. The little teapot up at the top. Texture, tons of texture. Quilted collaged cover added to a repurposed 1960s placemat. She's left the stitching for texture, but you could cover it up if you wanted to. A whole bunch of vintage images. Super cool. Trying to make sure I'm in frame for all of you. Again, like the other ones, just all these cute little clusters. I love the black stitching, very contrasty. The way I choose colored stitching is whatever I have in my machine. And that is the stitching I use for the journal, and I use it up till it's done, and I move on, and it's whatever I can find at a good price. So sometimes, yes, it is black. Right now I have a pale pink, but whatever I have, it's just what I grab. And you don't have to match threads. See, even the black thread that she's using throughout this journal, it just really pops. You'd be surprised at mixing different colors together in your journal. So beautiful. And then the final journal, this wraps up our June journals, is this giant of a journal. It is a 5-ring bound journal. All the little bits and pieces. It says cook. This image here is from Celtic Rose, and it looks like I don't know if she printed it on a canvas paper. That looks beautiful. And here's some hydrangea. And if I can get this in frame the right way, we'll go through it. Handmade book. Vintage recipe papers. Dividers, paper clips. This is stuff to show well on camera, so when things come out, it moves on the rings better. The Waterfall Holder is handmade by me and can come out. Charm is passed on and is from Elizabeth, baking and cooking themed charms. So she's used a bunch of things, and she stuffed it to make it pretty and that it would look really nice on camera. But she said, if you take out all of the extra bits and pieces, then it will open better. So you may want to take everything out of the journal, put it in a little folder or something, and then work on it that way. But honestly, this lays quite well. And it's very easy to flip. Look at how cute this is. I never would have thought of using these pages for a cooking journal, but it totally works. Vintage recipe cards. Vintage recipe papers. So neat. This would be an incredible glue book. Look, she made a pocket out of a napkin. It's folded up, so this is like a napkin that would be folded in a square and then stitched on. So it's sturdy enough to be used as a pocket. Isn't that the coolest? I love that idea. Did not think of it. You've given me something else to think about. Look at the little recipe card waterfall. There's goodies in that one. There's so much in here. And I would say if you're planning on making some cooking journals, you may want to purchase this as a resource, and then you can take it apart and use it as well as a resource. I always suggest that with ring-bound journals because it's so easy to take pages out. So if you didn't really want to make it yourself or to work in this journal, but you love what's in it, part it out, make several journals from it. So beautiful and cool. How neat is that? So many vintage bits and pieces tucked everywhere. There's a lot to this. There's a ton of work involved in this. Thank you, Bobby, for sharing. I think it's incredible. Look at the little vintage Pillsbury. That is so cute. Very well made, very well done. My boys are so loud. That's so funny. Whoops. Dropping things out of here. Thank you so much for watching, for participating, and for watching the videos for June Challenge journals. And for the next month, we'll be showing July Challenge, which is hot air balloon, has a theme of hot air balloons, and then we'll see which direction people took it, because it doesn't have to be hot air balloon. There's roses and other things in that, reds. So it'll be interesting to see. I haven't actually looked at any of the journals yet. I have the boxes here, and I am excited to do that and get into that. And then of course we'll be doing regular Marketplace Challenge journals throughout the month, and I have a wait list for those. If you send in journals that are not challenge themed, I would love to show them. We need journals that aren't just challenge themed. If everything becomes challenge themed journals on my website, I will have to scale back on those and put a limit, because I want to see your creativity, and I want to see digitals from other shops and regular Marketplace journals as well. So I'll be working through the regular Marketplace journals. If you want to know where your boxes or how many boxes are waiting, go over to my Facebook group. I've made it a pinned post, and I will tell you the next regular Marketplace artist that I will be sharing journals from is Sherry Sawyer. You do not want to miss that, and that should be sometime next week. So please subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss that. Her journals are exquisite. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.